Right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I have actually a really good one today. Right now, I like the example that I'm gonna show you guys. It's actually one of those examples that the TikToker made the video, and they actually don't know that they're actually kind of making, I wouldn't say fun of themselves, but they're making fun of the employees in a sense. And they're trying to actually make fun of the restaurant chain, and they got me freaking defending a restaurant chain. And I'm not a big fan of restaurant chains. I think a lot of people's just taste for food has been destroyed by restaurant chains, but that's neither here nor there. That's just not even part of this discussion. I thought this was funny because as soon as I saw the video, I understood why the restaurant did that. I don't think they understood why, but let's get into it real quick. I wanted to show you guys the video because I thought this would have been a good video to show you, but I can tell you by this article, I'll read it to you. You guys get to see it a little bit. Look, if I ever had a job with so many little things that don't matter, I think I'll go insane. Applebee's worker mock how they are trained to put lids on to-go boxes on viral video. They make a joke about that there is actually a laminated piece of paper showing employees how to put a to-go box together, which obviously that should be kind of common sense, right? It just push it down, whatever. And I'm going to continue reading, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about, I know exactly what this is. So in the video posted by, it was almost 500,000 times seen this video. A worker places a lid on a to-go box while in the kitchen area of the restaurant. No, don't do that, a second worker yells out. We talked about this last week. The proper way on handling a to-go box is putting the hands on either side of the lid, she says, while holding up a step-by-step instruction guide on how to put a lid on a to-go box. So, of course, this is sarcastic, a little skit that they put together to kind of show how silly it is that they have instructions on how to put a lid on a to-go box, right? And they go and they look at the camera and they like exactly I think I get it now, they say, and at the end they just do a little dance together, right, with a thumbs up. Excellent. The video is not available anymore. It got taken out. I'm pretty sure it got taken out because they had, Applebee's in there and stuff. And Applebee's was probably like, what the hell are you doing? You put a video trying to make us look stupid. And 500,000 people saw it just for your views. But you're trying to make us look stupid. This is what I thought it was funny because I know they're trying to make fun of Applebee's, the workers there. And the title is So Many Things That Don't Mean Anything. Like, basically, there's so many how to do this, how to do that. I know why there's so many of those things. Apparently, most of the TikTok people that saw the video, and again, the TikTok people that saw the video is not the age group that would be me. It's definitely a younger age group. So none of them understood the reason why, apparently. They just thought this was crazy. Like, why are they showing them how to put stuff on lids? The reason is because there was apparently multiple people that could not put the lid on properly. I know, I've been there. I've had people put on a lid and they hand it to you with food, and next thing you know, the lid falls off and you lose all the food. So apparently in this place, you had multiple people doing this. Maybe not in this place, but in the Applebee's, organization, this was something that used to happen. And apparently there was a lot of other things that are silly that they may sound like the normal person, but there's people that, trust me, there is a reason why there is a label on the bleach, right? Don't drink bleach. You think you should know, don't drink bleach, on poison, don't consume poison, all this little stuff that you think it would be common sense. But trust me, I've been around a little bit, and I know a lot of this TikTok people, they're very young, and they, some of them are very young. They're like just started working in the workforce. But if you've been in the workforce long enough, and again, I don't want to, I'm in the food business, but I've worked in other businesses. There are people that are lacking common sense in every single any single type of industry, whatever. I mean, of course, I've been in the industry of food most of my life, and sometimes because the food is so, food is very important. You can get people sick. That's why you might go to the extreme of doing all these extra things. If you see that maybe people are not gonna, you see something consistent of people doing, stupid shit. I'm not calling people stupid, but I'm just saying people do stupid shit. So that's probably the reason. It's just to be safe. I know it comes off as like, oh, you're, but maybe if people didn't mess up at some of these really simple tasks, you wouldn't see these little warning labels all over the place. But people do. There's a lot of people that do. Again, I want to say is a small minority of the population that is at that level that is constantly just doesn't get it, doesn't get the common sense, just doesn't get the simple task. And we, of course, got to pay for them. And again, the TikToker, obviously, she understood how to put a lid. And obviously, it wasn't her. But she obviously hasn't been around enough to understand that she's going to run into people that just don't get it. Don't get the simple things. Don't get the common sense things. Don't know how to just put a label, or not a label, put a lid on top of a to-go container. Because if everybody was doing it and it was always done perfectly, trust me, they would have never put laminated instructions on how to do it. So that's where I'm at. You got me defending a chain restaurant, which I'm not a big, I'm not a big fan of chain restaurants. We'll do a video about that. It don't have anything to do with TikTok or anything, but I think chain restaurants kind of messed up people's palate. People go to chain restaurants because it's so accessible, and when they go to like a real restaurant that's actually cooking real food, they're comparing real food to like chain restaurant food. And I know, no, chain restaurant food, trust me. I've been around chain restaurant food. Most of that food is really not out. It's food, but it's really not. But whatever, man. All right, peace. Later.